Hello, my name is April and welcome to the Yoga Ranger Studio. This practice is all about those days when you just have the blues, when you just feel a little bit blue. Everybody has days where they have no idea why they might be feeling just a little bit low or having trouble getting out of bed or feeling a little unmotivated, whether it be the news, circumstances in your own personal life, something going on, lunar cycles, those affect us. There seems to be this funny little rain cloud, this gray cloud that kind of keeps hanging out over your head, and it just doesn't seem to want to go away. So in this practice, we're going to move, we're going to breathe, we're going to flow, we're going to smile, maybe laugh a little, and even if you need to cry a little, let it go, work it through. We're going to be focusing on the heart chakra, giving us a little boost, a little lift, kind of helping push that cloud away, push the blues away. So join me. So we're going to start in extended child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide as you feel comfortable. Start to walk your hands out and lower your forehead down to the floor. Take these first few breaths to just settle into the pose and into your breath and into your practice. Begin to arrive here on your mat. I often find that sometimes when I'm feeling a little blue, that just getting on my mat for just a few minutes and just moving things around can shake some of that blue away. Give me a little boost. Maybe help break the cycle of that cloud. Take a nice deep inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Even out your breaths. Come to what we call samavriti, or same length breath. Inhale, same length as the exhale. And smoothing out that breath, bringing awareness and mindfulness to your breath, noting if it feels really shallow or tight in the center of the chest. Feel the breath in the belly, chest, collarbones. Exhale, collarbones, chest, belly. Inhale, lower back, center of the back, shoulder blades. Exhale, shoulder blades, center of the back, lower back. And then start to lift your head, come up on your fingertips like cupcake fingers, stretch out through the spine. You're going to walk your hands way over to the right, left hand out a little bit further, and stretch that side body. Keep up on your fingertips on the right side, and just lower yourself down to a little fold here. Keeping your hips centered. Breathing into that left side body. Coming back to center, cupcake fingers, walk a little bit further out, look up past the fingertips, and hands way over to the left this time. Right hand goes out further, palm flat. Your left fingertips are still cupcake fingers. And then walking back to center once again, walking those fingers out, looking past the fingertips. Palms down, go ahead and roll up onto tabletop. Bring those knees closer together. Inhale, cow tilt. Exhale, cat arch. 2 more. Little spinal flexion here. And then go a little off track. So just kind of curve the back, maybe drop the belly down, circle around to the left and right, kind of like a little barrel roll. You can bend your elbows, get into it a little bit deeper, and then switch directions. Maybe you'll hear your back pop like mine just did. And coming back to center, we're going to take a little flow here. So you're going to inhale, drop the belly down, come into cow tilt, lift the chin, roll the shoulders together. Exhale, press the mat away from you, arch and round. Inhale, cow tilt. Bring the big toes together. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, cow tilt. Exhale, cat arch. Inhale, cow tilt. Exhale, child's pose. 2 more just like that. Inhale, cow tilt. Exhale, round. Inhale, belly down. Pull the belly down toward the floor. Exhale, hips back towards your heels. And last one, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, back to the cow tilt. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, come back onto all fours. Take that right leg back behind you. Press through the heel. You're going to take that left arm out in front of you, palm facing in. Then you're going to bend your right knee, press that heel up toward the ceiling, and look up at your left hand. Exhale, drop that down. Same thing, other side. Take that left leg out, press through the heel, lift up through the core, right hand out, bend that left knee, look at your palm. And then exhale down. Go ahead and flip your toes, lift your hips, come back to downward facing dog. Shake your head out, yes and no. Pedal your feet out. Maybe you rock your hips side to side. On your next inhale, take that right leg straight up and back. Exhale, sweep it all the way through in between your hands. Drop your left knee, inhale, arms up overhead, stretch up, look up at your palms. And then exhale, bend your elbows and come out into an angel wings. Inhale, palms together. Reach up and back a little bit further. Exhale, palms down, lift that back knee, step back to downward facing dog. And on an inhale, take that left leg straight up and back. Exhale, sweep it all the way through. If it doesn't make it, you can grab the ankle, put it there, drop your right knee. Arms up overhead, stretch and look up. And exhale, angel wings. Inhale, palms together. Lean back just a little bit. Exhale, hands down, step back to downward facing dog. On an inhale, bend your knees, look up at your hands, walk your feet up towards your hands. Doesn't matter how many steps it takes you. Lift up and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep hands all the way up to the top. And exhale, hands to heart. Close your eyes for just a minute here. Settle into your feet. Think of your heels and your sacrum, the back of your spine just centering down through into the floor. Feeling grounded. Come back to that same length breath. Smooth the breath out. Slowly open your eyes. Inhale, sweep hands up. Exhale, bend your knees, twist to the right. Arms wide, turn and look toward the right. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, left. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, right, twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, exhale. And one more for each side. Inhale up, exhale, open. Inhale up, exhale, open. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, chair pose. Palms out in front of you, facing up, reaching out through the fingertips, and then pull those shoulders, plug them back in, tuck the tailbone under. Sit down a little bit lower. Settle into your feet again. Find stabilization here. Bring your hands to your heart. Sit down a little bit lower. Find your center of gravity here. You're going to lift that right leg up. Step back into a lunge. Find your balance here. You can bend that back knee as much as you need. And start to straighten it out. Sometimes I find the blues are hiding in lack of movement. Sometimes you need to move. Sometimes you need to sweat a little bit. This week I found that to necessarily be very true for me. On an inhale, take arms all the way up overhead. Stretch the fingertips, strengthen out that back leg, sink a little bit deeper. And exhale, hands around behind you. Interlace the fingers, pull the shoulders back, and gently fold over that left leg. Pull the hands away, pointing toward the back of your right foot. And stretch like an arrow. Release the hands, come all the way up. Drop that back heel and come into warrior two. Arms out to the side, straighten that front leg and then bend it a little bit deeper. Find your inner warrior. And then you're going to turn your palms to face out toward the right. And then you're going to bring that right palm over to the left, touch the palm, and then sweep it down your left arm all the way back. Look back to your back finger, and then back around. Stringing your arrow. 2 more times. Nice sweeping motion. Opening the heart. Last one. Pull it all the way back. Stretch the fingertips, turn the palms to face up. And then straighten that left leg. Reach arms up overhead, stretch the fingertips. Bend that left knee. Take hands all the way down to the floor. Step that right next to left. Come up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Back to our chair. Palms facing up, reach out, then pull the shoulders back in, tuck the tailbone under just a little. Exhale, hands to heart. Find your center of balance. Bend that left knee, step it back into your high lunge. Find your balance here, bend that back knee. Settle in and then start to straighten it back out. Hands to your heart. This is a good time to use Ujjayi breathing, victorious breath. This is just cutting off that little bit of sort of like a whisper at the back of your throat. You sound a bit like Darth Vader. So it kind of sounds like, right? You just close your mouth though. Take the arms up overhead. Then exhale, hands around behind you. Interlace the fingers, pull the shoulders back, lift the chin. Exhale, fold over that right leg. Press through that back heel, pull the hands back toward it. And then release your hands, come all the way back up to center. Drop that back heel, open up, warrior two. Straighten that front leg and then bend into it a little bit deeper. Knee over the ankle or right behind it. Reach back with the back fingertips. And once again, turn those palms to face out. Sweep that left arm around, touch the right palm. Drag it down the arm and sweep it back behind you. 3 more times. My curtains are in my way today. And last time, pull it back. Stretch out, palms facing up. And then start to straighten that right leg. Arms up overhead, stretch the fingertips. Bend the knee. Exhale, fingertips down. Step that left next to right. Come up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up to the top. And exhale, hands to heart. Close your eyes again here. Settle back into your Ujjayi breathing. Let your shoulders soften. Feel grounded, stable, secure. Feel a little bit of heat from our practice. Burning off some of the blues. Gently open your eyes. Find your center point, your gazing point. Go ahead and bend your knees just a little bit. Bring that right knee up. Bring it as high as you can. Flex your toes. And then take your arms out in front of you, palms facing up. We sometimes refer to that building heat as tapas, building the fire, burning off the things we don't need. Arms overhead, stretch to the fingertips as tall as you can get. 2 more deep breaths. Reach up a little bit taller, but keep your hips level as you can. Exhale, hands to heart. Drop that leg down. Find your center of gravity here again. Bend your knees just a little bit. Bring that left leg up. As high as you can on your own. Flex your toes. Hands out in front of you, palms facing up like you're holding a big tray. Keep your shoulders plugged in. Roll them down from the ears. Reach up through that standing leg. Make yourself a little taller. And arms up overhead. Stretch to the fingertips. Exhale, hands to heart. Drop that foot down. Shake it off. Hands to your heart. Find your center here again. Gently sweep your hands all the way up. Inhale, lengthen up through the spine. Exhale, bend your knees a little bit. Fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fingertips down. Step that right leg back. Drop the heel. Turn it around a little bit and find your warrior two again. Just a little different version of this. We're going to inhale, reach up and back. Reverse your warrior. Walking that right hand down the back leg. Left hand reaching up. Bend that front knee a little deeper. And then exhale, elbow down to the knee. Right arm up and over, stretch to the fingertips. Then exhale that hand around behind you and turn to look over that right shoulder. Open the heart. Exhale, unwind, fingertips down to the floor. Step back into plank. Lower down to your knees if needed and come all the way down into your belly. And take a little rolling Cobra here. So walk the hands out to the side, fingertips down, cupcake hands. Inhale, up and back. Exhale down. Head is the last thing, up and down. Number 2. And 3. And last one. Elbows high. Lift and lengthen. And exhale down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Press all the way back to child's pose. You can take the hands out in front of you in extended child's pose or hands alongside the hips. And inhale, rock forward into all fours. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. On an inhale, bend your knees, look up at your hands. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Come up halfway, hands to shins or to the floor. Lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. Other side, inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fingertips down. Step that left leg back. Drop the heel, swivel it down. Find your warrior two again. And reach up and back. Reverse your warrior. Left hand down the back leg, right hand up toward the ceiling. And exhale, elbow down to the knee. Left hand up and over, stretch the fingertips, lengthen. And then take that hand around behind you, roll that shoulder open, look up over the shoulder. And take hands down to the floor. Step back into plank. Lower down to knees or not. Come all the way down to the floor. Once again, our rolling cobras here. You're going to walk the hands back a little bit further. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, down. Inhale, look over your right shoulder. Down. Inhale, over the left shoulder. Exhale, down. Inhale, up and back. Lift and lengthen for a couple of breaths. Exhale all the way down. Hands underneath your shoulders, press all the way back. This time you're going to come onto your knees and your feet. Sit back here. Take a couple of breaths in what we call Thunderbolt Pose. Heels under the hips, big toes together. Go and reach that right arm back behind you. Lift the hips, shift that left arm up and over. Reach up as far as you can. Lift the heart. Keep the hips level as you can. And then arm back down, sit those hips down to the heels. Gonna switch sides. Up and around, open up. And then back down. Come back to center. Take the hands around behind you. Interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders back. And then exhale, fold forward. Hands up toward the ceiling, shoulders away from the ears, lift. And then release those hands. Take them out in front of you. Come on to all fours again. Flip your toes, lift your hips. Come back to downward facing dog. Rock your hips side to side. Shake your head out, yes and no. On an inhale, bend your knees, look up at your hands. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Come up halfway and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep hands all the way up to the top. And exhale, hands to heart. So we're going to take a tree pose here. So you're going to bend your knees just a little bit. Bring that right foot to the inside of your calf or the inside of your thigh. Keeping it away from that knee joint. Begin to kind of lift and lengthen through the hips, but keep the hips level. You can keep the hands to the heart, or you can go ahead and take those hands up overhead. Interlace the fingers and hold them up. You can begin to look up. Exhale, hands to heart. Drop that foot down. Shake it off. Smile if your tree was a little bit crazy. I have a lot of falling trees in my life. Bend your knees a little bit. Take that left foot to the inside of the calf or the thigh. Make sure the hips stay in a good position here, not way out to the side on the right, nice and level. When you feel stable, you can take the arms up overhead, interlace the fingers, begin to look up. Lift out through the standing leg. Exhale, hands to heart. Drop that foot down. Shake it out. Inhale, sweep hands up. Little back bend here. Exhale, open up angel wings again. Lift. And then fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fingertips down, step that right leg back. Go ahead and drop your right knee. Come all the way up, take your hands to your heart. You're going to turn toward the left, take that right elbow on that left knee to the outside edge and twist to the left. Turn the belly button as far as you can. Using that rotation through the center of the body. And exhale. Down. Inhale, rock forward just a little bit. And exhale, rock back. Toes towards your nose. Inhale, forward. Exhale, rock back. Little hamstring stretch. Inhale, forward. Lengthen the heart to the crown of the head. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, palms down. Lift that back knee. Step back to the front of the mat, right next to left. Come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Step that left leg back. Drop your left knee. Inhale up, hands to heart. Turn yourself. Take that left elbow to the outside of that right knee and twist. Press the palms together if you like, or you can even use a fist on one and hold the fist with the bottom hand. That works better for you. Keep your breath full. Ujjayi breathing. Fingertips down, lean forward, lengthen out, and exhale, rock back. Toes towards your nose. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Palms down, lift that back foot. Step all the way to the front of the mat. Come up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep hands all the way up to the top. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep up. Last time here. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fingertips down. You're going to bend your knees out to the side. Come up on your toes a little bit. Heels together. Walk your hands forward and come into sort of I almost like a turtle shape. But this is considered an extended Garland pose. Let your heart sink between your knees as much as possible. And then go ahead and bring those knees together. Take your hands behind you and come all the way down onto your bum. Take the legs out in front of you. Bring that right knee into your chest. Nice tall spine. Hug it in. Lengthen out. Press through the heel of your left foot. Flex the toes. Smile. Even if you don't want to, smile. Take your right hand behind you. Hug that left knee into the chest with either the hand or the elbow and twist to the right. Think long spine, twist. Keep your chin level with the floor, your gaze down. Remember your breath, even though you're in a twist. Exhale, unwind. Just to the other side for a little counter twist. Come back to center. Drop that right knee out to the right. Take that right hand behind you. We're going to do stargazer. Let's go ahead and take your left arm up and over, left foot down to the floor. Open your heart. Shift your hips up and forward. Kind of like a half wild thing. Smile because you're half wild. And exhale, come all the way back down. Switch sides. Hug that left knee into the chest. Scoot it up really close. Sit up nice and tall. Flex your toes, press through the heel. Make sure your heel stays grounded on the floor and the back of the leg settles down into the floor as well. Sit up as tall as you can on your sitting bones. Smile. And then go ahead and take that left hand around behind you. Hug that left knee into your chest and twist to the left. Twist through the core, the belly button, the center of the body. Exhale back to center. Counter twist to the other side. Come back to center. Drop that left knee out to the side. Left hand behind you. Right foot comes down. Right arm goes up. Stargazer on this side. Hips up and forward. Arm open. Half a wild thing. Open your heart. Smile. Exhale. Come all the way down. Bring those feet back together. Sit up nice and tall. Fingers out to the side. Flex the toes. Lift and lengthen through the spine. And then go ahead and roll over onto your right side. So come onto your forearm and take a little side plank here. So go ahead and press up, lift the hips. Take that left arm up as tall as you can. Stretch. Sometimes when I'm blue, I sometimes get a little angry with the blue too. I need to burn that off. Hips come down, switch sides. Forearm down, feet stacked, lift the hips, right arm goes up. You can always keep that hand down to the floor, give you a little bit of stability. Lift and lengthen out to those right fingertips. You can look up if you want, or straight ahead, doesn't matter. Then exhale that hip down. Go ahead and come onto your belly. Sphynx pose. Palms flat, elbows underneath the shoulders. Pull yourself forward. Tops of the feet pressing into the floor. Lengthen the spine. Provide traction here and pull your spine up and forward. Your belly button comes down and forward. Nice deep breaths. Front side of the heart, back side of the heart. Shoulders soften down the back. Go ahead and relax here. Shake the hips side to side. Take a couple of inhales through your nose, exhales through your mouth. And go ahead and press up. Come onto hands and knees. We're going to take pigeon here. So take your right knee over to your right wrist. Walk that left leg back. Shift that foot over to the left. Lengthen up to start with. Get a little length like Sphynx pose. Traction the back out. And then fold yourself down. Here, just let your emotions come up. Let that frustration with being blue, that blue, just simmer to the top so we can just let it go. Breathe into the back side of the heart, lengthen the spine, soften a little bit further forward. Take 2 more deep breaths here, nice deep inhales. And exhale, sink. 1 more inhale. And sink. Start to walk your hands back up. Lengthen once again. Palms flat. Step back into your tabletop. Shift. Take that left knee over to that left wrist. Walk the foot over. Walk your right foot back just a little here. I like to keep my toes flipped for this lengthening so I can allow my leg to kind of lengthen too. Then exhale, fold yourself forward. Each inhale, lengthen the spine. Each exhale, soften. Our hips hold a lot of our tension. We often think of the shoulders and neck as holding that, and they do. But your hips hold your emotional stress. If your blues are caused by some emotional distress, this might be where it's hanging out. Inhale deeply, lengthen. Exhale, soften. Last 2 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Start to walk those hands back in. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, palms underneath. Shift back to tabletop. Bring big toes together, back to where we started, knees apart. This time you can stack your head on your hands. Come back to your breath. Let each inhale open up some space, bring some sunshine in. Each exhale, just press that gray cloud away, the blues. Let go of the inertia, the restlessness, the kind of frustration that comes with having the blues. Sense that your body is moved and stretched in every which way. You can release all of that and let it go. Smile. And then go ahead and bring yourself up and come all the way down onto your back for Shavasana. Arms out to the side. One last little stretch here. We're going to go ahead and shift your hips over to the right. Drop your knees over to the left. Just 3 deep breaths. I find that a little twist right after all of that kind of lets everything just unwind. Keep that softness on your face. Let the sides of your mouth curl up just a little bit. And come back to center. Shift the hips over to the left. Drop those knees gently over to the right. Turn and look over that left shoulder. Feel at least a little uplifting in your heart. One more deep inhale and exhale. Come back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Circle them around to the left and to the right a few times. Give yourself a little lower back massage. And just for a moment, take those feet way out to the edge. Point the toes. Take the arms up overhead. Stretch as long and as tall as you can. Lengthen the spine. Open up. Let the sunshine in. My mother used to always sing that song. It worked. It always cheered me up. And then exhale, take whatever Shavasana you like. Heels out to the corners of the mat. Gently rock the shoulders underneath, palms facing up. Wiggle everything all out. Lift your head, look down at your toes, and then slowly lower the head back down. Feel a sense of release. Feel the blues slipping away or have already slipped away. I think I'm not terribly fond of sweaty yoga practices, but sometimes I just need to heat things up and burn off the blues. I call it burning off a little bit of crazy, but you can call it burning off the blues. Sometimes you just need to cook the blues out. And here Shavasana is. We've shaken all that away, and now we're just letting everything settle back into this better place. A better place than you were at the beginning of the practice. Physically, mentally, emotionally. Keep that smile. Keep the corners of your mouth turning up. Keep that lift and light in your heart. Inhale for the count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can stay in Shavasana as long as you need to if you are enjoying it here and are happy. But if this is all the time that you have and you need to move on with your day, you can start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Very slowly bend one knee at a time, taking your feet flat. Go ahead and start to roll over to your right side. Take a breath here to pause. That reset button. And then press yourself up to whatever seated position you like best. Take one hand to your heart, one hand to the floor. Let your shoulders soften and open. On your exhale, drop both fingertips down to the floor. Inhale, sweep the hands all the way up. Open your eyes, look up at your palms. Exhale, hands to heart. Peace and namaste. Be super kind to yourself when you are feeling a little bit blue, particularly if you just have no idea why you're feeling blue. It happens. It happens to me all the time, so I understand. Take a little time to give yourself something a little extra today. Just something special. A walk outside, a breath of fresh air, 5 minutes of some good sunlight. Think about something that really makes you happy. Do something that really makes you happy, even if it's for just a minute or two. Embrace a little bit of lightness. Blow that cloud away. Make the blues get on their way. Have a great day. If you enjoyed this practice, please like and comment down below. I hope to see you again soon. So if you would like to see me again soon, you can subscribe over here and it will notify you every time I upload a new video, which is every single week. I will see you again very soon. Have a great day.